Hey guys, welcome back. We're here for another video. We're here to check out Wilmer Jennings Gallery here in Lower East Side. They're having a group show here called Long Journey Forward. We're here to go take a look and enjoy some of the works and interview some people. Let's go.
My name is Moli. I think the number one highlight is Black men and where we find ourselves throughout our everyday life, not just in the United States, not just in New York, but all over the world. If you look through this gallery, Jamel and Howard, they hit me up. They wanted images that showed honor, integrity, photos of Black men with dignity, and just something that opened up the conversation. So in the midst of this time where Black men are seen as monsters, and sometimes the human aspect of ourselves just doesn't get really included into the story. So stuff like this, just bringing people back to home, is really important.
So tell me about your work here that you had submitted.
This came about last year around September at Washington Square Park. And immediately I saw a father speaking to his son, and I just saw something so powerful about that. I mean, the funny thing is, I didn't grow up with this dynamic between father and son, so I can't really be yo, I feel that completely, because I didn't grow up with that, but I can feel it through this photo, because the camera will reveal things about you that you don't know about. So the second I saw this, I saw there's something powerful about this that I didn't have, but there are more people, more Black men that have this in their lives. So that's why I felt like I needed to take the photo. Okay, who am I here with?
Chris Cook.
All right. Kwame Brathwaite coined the term "Black is beautiful." How do you feel like your work expounds on that idea?
That quote, not even that quote, but that statement, it means a lot to me because in a sense, I was born and raised in New York. So with the term "Black is beautiful," it not only is just a statement, but it is the reality. It took me a while myself to really consider my hair as something that is beautiful.
So as I look at your work, I see these themes. What do you want people to take from your work? What do you want people to feel?
So I'll say first thing is that the reason why I create work is I love to have represent historical artifacts. Because when I look back history, one thing that I always see a lot is usually history is told by the victor. And for me, as a creative, I have a way to articulate myself and create these stories to have archive. And just to be in this show with so many other great creatives, different generations, you got from Jamel Shabazz, to Leroy Hickerson. There's just so many great works that's together that I'm so fortunate enough to be able to show work along them as well too.
Thanks for your time, Chris. Who do I have the pleasure of being here with?
Jamel Shabazz, documentary photographer.
All right. First question I wanted to ask, how has Kwame Brathwaite's legacy impacted your life?
Oh man, I had the privilege of meeting Kwame about 30 years ago. He was one of the wise elders that paved the way, that understood the importance of documenting the history and culture. He was a torchbearer of the Black arts movement. So through his example, he helped to create a path for me as a young photographer coming up to create images that capture the honor and the dignity of our people.
In talking about carrying the baton and the idea of Black is beautiful, how do you see your work as that expression for us?
Well, my work is rooted in love. People often ask me, what inspires me? When I look to make images, I look for love, I look for joy, and at the same time, reality. So that is truly the cornerstone of all of my work. When I see people on the street that love each other, because a lot of times the people I photograph, I don't know. But when I see a couple that love each other, when I see a father and a son, or a mother and daughter, or a set of best friends, that I'm drawn towards that. and I engage them in conversation, let them know that seeing love is very important. And as a visionary, I want to freeze that moment to show not only our community, but show the larger world that love in fact exists. So love is a very important element in everything that I do, both creating images, but even the idea of bringing forth an exhibition of this nature to bring people together in the spirit of love.
You talked about bridging the gap between the old and the new. What are some advice that you can give to young Black and brown photographers about their work and how to create projects around our community?
I think it's important to stay focused, to have particular themes in mind, subject matters, understand the power of photography and how it could change the world. We're living in some very challenging times right now, and we need all hands on deck to create counter narratives to a lot of the negative imagery that's being out there. So as young photographers who are very youthful, who are documenting different protests and different events that are going on, you have the power to capture moments that can be used as teaching tools later on. In addition to using your platform and your voice to engage people in the street, because you're out there. So just don't go out there and take photographs, but engage the people that you're taking photographs of. Learn from them. Teach the craft to the next generation. Back in the old days, there was a thing where a lot of young brothers wanted to be basketball players and rappers. Today, I find there's a lot of young brothers that want to be photographers. So use your position to be a source of inspiration. When you see that couple that love each other, let them know that you recognize that love. You know, be a voice. Again, we need all hands on deck right now during these times that we're living in. So I say to young photographers, carry your camera everywhere you go. Take the opportunity to meet some of the older photographers, engage them in conversation, and constantly learn. Find your path, find your vision, and understand what your assignment is in life. It took me many years to understand what my assignment was. And then once it came clear to me, I was free. And my assignment is to contribute to the preservation of our history and culture, world history and culture. And at the same time, make sure that this work is put into institutions around the world for generations to see. Again, to create counter narratives to all the negativity that's being shown out there.
Thank you so much, Jamel.
You're welcome, brother. Thank all of you. I appreciate y'all.
Who do I have the pleasure of being with today?
Howard T. Cash. I'm the co-curator, along with Jamel Shabazz, for this show, Long Journey Forward, Black Men in Passage.
So what was the intention with this show? What were you trying to do in this space today?
The idea was that, I explained earlier that black people don't have a major media platform. BET's gone. And so, unfortunately, a lot of times, you don't see the accomplishments and achievements of black men. So we thought we would put this show together on a positive level to let everybody know, whoever comes, whoever views it, of what black men are doing or have been doing for years in various differences, in various areas of our lives.
In terms of curating these spaces and putting this together, what is something that you hope that we take away from this going forward and maybe building on this legacy?
Well, hopefully people will look and see it's a counter narrative to what you may see on the media. So the idea is that you'll see black men as firemen or policemen or the plumbers, people who put, railroad, people who put things in place for everyone to be able to live better lives.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.